I've been paying close attention to PS, Hitsquad, obviously Zone 2 PS. First time I met PS was with Quengface, you get me, around Quengface. Obviously, there was in that group, Zone 2. Everyone's releasing music as solo artists. And I remember the song that they made, Petrol Station. That song was crazy. Actually, I think Petrol Station is a independent track, if I can remember. Let me try to put it in quickly. I've been seeing PS online. Been seeing what he's been doing. I've been seeing what he's been doing online. He's been going viral. What's my take with PS? Listen, I respect what he's doing, and I feel like with the UK, we're always quick to, like, we're always so easy to cancel someone and never forgive. Like, bro, we're human beings, bro. Like the guy and Zone 2, like, you see youth growing up in gangs, they have bare trauma, bro. They have traumas. They've done things. Things has been done for them, to them. They've had to now go through that prison cycle. Some people are not like bouncers that can take it. That can deal with so much mental. Some people have to go through it. Some people go through breakdown sessions, and you can kind of see it in their behavior. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like with Americans will say wild things, and people will be quicker to forgive them. Like, oh yeah, my man just crashed out. But with the UK, we're always ready to flipping rub man out, like completely. So it's like, even with this video, like this video for me, it's just kind of, I'm going to watch the interview. I'm not going to watch all of it. I'm going to watch some interviews that he's had, but I've been looking at his PR and his press run. I've been looking at the music, and it's like, he's everything what a drill artist needs to be. He just needs to have the right mentors around him. Like, bro, pattern up, sort that out, get this together, fix this up. Do you know what I mean? And then from there, it's like, if music is keeping him on the straight and narrow, all the other areas that we need to fix up. He's on a live stream, guys. You get me? He's burst. He's drunk. He's just spam. He's acting a way that man needs to check him, and he's like, boom, he needs to be checked. And obviously, his behavior has got him in trouble with probation and whatnot, and now he's out, and he's just trying to keep his mindset sane. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And with probation, what I kind of clock with probation, I've been noticing this, is like, once you're under probation, bro, they'll put bare little, like, what do they do? Cancel Quengface's show. They cancelled Quengface's show because all he's doing is announcing his show. He went to prison. He's come out from prison. He's trying to change his life. He's been signed by the labels, whatnot. And now they're putting loads of other terms and loads of other conditions to his license. So basically, they're just setting him up for fail. They're thinking adding these other terms and conditions is like, oh, they can't do it. So hopefully that they flipping fail, and they're just going to set them up for fail. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, let me flip my screen. Let me show you what Petrol Station is quickly, just so we don't get thingied. Let's go, look. If you lot know about Petrol Station, that tune, I was here actually for this music video, and this one, yeah, it done what it needed to do. 2.8 million views. It's got a good couple million streams. Let's go into this though. This is what I want to see. The latest release on Trend Central. Let's get into this.
We're both from, put your peas out. We're both from Peckham, but I'm not gonna go easy on you, yeah.
I don't expect you to.
Good.
No one else is.
Let's talk about your background. Obviously, we know you're from Peckham. Yeah. Were you born and bred in Peckham?
Yeah.
Let's get into this.
Around a lot, because obviously
No, you got the small tools.
My uncle caught me smoking one time when I was 11.
Okay. In 2022, you were sentenced to 5 years.
Let's go from here.
Using a 14-year-old boy as a drug runner. For supplying heroin and crack.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, allegedly. Okay, so
bearing in mind, by the way, not to cut you off, but
yeah,
I was never actually convicted for anything to do with 15. I think they said a 15-year-old or something, whatever. Yeah, I was never convicted.
Okay, so you were just charged with this crime.
No, I
No.
wasn't charged with that. That never came up. in
Oh,
court,
okay.
no.
So then, how?
Remember, when you're trapping, there's not only one person trapping. There's layers to it.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But yeah.
So this particular case, were you involved in it or not?
Yeah, but there's a lot of demonization going on.
Okay. Obviously we know.
Guys, let me just break it down because obviously I know what she's saying in what she's reading is just reading like, oh yeah, you've sent 14-year-olds to country to sell drugs. Listen, believe it or not, what happens with drug rings is one of them ones where obviously he might be in an area where he might be in a place up, I don't know, in country, and he might be doing hand to hands with whoever he's with. And then that phone might have been going on for 5 years or plus, you get me? And then when they tackle everyone down or they link everyone together, it can just be, oh yeah, boom, there's 30 people and you've been charged with this in these periods, but you're all codees. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like how she said it, obviously she said it because she's read it from somewhere. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But he's kind of just had to say, look, man hasn't gone jail for sending 14, 15-year-olds to country. Like I went guilty for something else. I didn't get charged. I didn't get questioned for that. So however it's written, it's not true.
Know about the culture of like drugs and gangs and sending younger
I was
boys.
sent country when I was at 14.
Yeah. How was that? Talk to me about that experience.
My mentality at that point wasn't, and I'm really desensitized to a lot of things,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? But my mentality back then wasn't as mature as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I'm getting punched. I'm going to make money.
So then it was just a cycle. Were you doing the same thing to another younger child?
I just said I never got convicted for that. I wasn't doing none of that. Like,
Oh,
they're just
okay.
demonizing me.
Okay, fine. Let's jump in to the viral moment.
To check this, this is a key point. He's saying that he got sent cunch when he was 14. You get me? And this is a form of grooming, isn't it, guys? You get me? You go, like, this is what a parent's nightmare, worst nightmare is. Going to country, being in a crack house with people that's dependent on drugs, being with dangerous crackers and being with people that's dependent on drugs and doing hand-to-hand sales. If they get caught, they're not gonna get that long in prison. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But he's basically saying, bro, like I got sent to Cunch when I was 14. Like this is normal to man. Like man didn't get like that. What you're talking about, the other 14-year-olds, yeah, that was nothing to do with me. But I want you to kind of live the life off the streets. This is the stuff that happens. So from young, we had to go through it. So I know sometimes when you're watching this, guys, and you're the outside looking in, and you've never ever been able to even think about the steps of like having to go up to country or do these things, and big respect to you, but sometimes it's so easy to judge, innit? You know, like sometimes we can judge so easy and be like, but you can see it could lead up to what you see with PS Now, for example, or the episodes, you get me? So it's like, and this is why I always say we need therapy. We need therapy in our music. When you're in social media is a place that we need therapy as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
you're scared.
Why we're here, really. Yeah? The stream that you went on that went viral and has everybody talking at the moment is specifically because you were in these two ladies' personal space, and you proceeded to drag one of the girls' hair and essentially assault her while saying, "Is this your real hair? Let's unpack this."
This sounds wild.
Why? That's the why.
I feel like my delivery was just.
No, I can't lie. That's wild. That's wild. I don't know if it's Miss the way how she's leading the interview. I don't think I will ever jump on an interview with her because I don't know. It's a bit like the interview, like what she's saying is, yeah, like she like it can be worded a bit different. Do you know what I mean? It don't have to be worded, bro. Like it don't have to be worded so crazy. You get me? Like man's making it out like, bro, this shoot is a flipping prolific. Like he's a sex offender. He's mad. Like he's just done, bro. He's aware there's a live stream. The guy's flipping burst. He's going through it. Man's not like he's gonna hold his hands up, bro. You get me? But fuck me, it's crazy.
just raw.
She did say, I'm not going to
But I
go
stand
easy
the
on you.
message I was trying to convey, because it's like I'm telling them, yo, you're beautiful, with or without fake hair. You know what I'm saying? Same thing I'd say to you. You're beautiful, whether you wear weave, wig, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just my delivery was a bit aggressive and wrong. And yeah, man, obviously there's a lot of pieces to that puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really institutionalized, so knowing that in prison there's no females in a male prison, is that sometimes I don't behave the best around girls.
Okay. That's fair to say. Very open.
Yeah.
You said you stand by the message and you say you're beautiful with or without hair or whatever. Do you have a problem with hair extensions?
Not at all.
No?
I don't really prefer it, but that's down to preference. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of things going on in this generation with males and females, not even just females, but I feel like girls need to love themselves a bit more, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good message. From the viral clip, you were very comfortable, you know, kind of pulling her hair, and like you said, it was quite aggressive. Is this a regular occurrence? Are you often violent towards women?
I wouldn't say violent towards women, even tugging her hair, like, it's wrong. I'm not trying to minimize it and that, but it's like, I'm not violent towards women, like I'm beating up girls and all of that. Like, I'm proper against that. If there's a situation that happened recently and I was really upset because a female in my life got hit, like proper hit, not no tugging, no hair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proper against that. Like, I ain't on no domestic violence type, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just.
Is there like a levels of violence, I suppose? Because you're saying that you kind of are saying that tugging hair is not obviously you're not minimizing it like you said, but essentially it's not that bad compared to.
That's not what I said. I said, listen, my behavior on the stream was not acceptable.
Okay.
Let's get that clear. I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, it wasn't that bad, or it wasn't acceptable.
Yeah.
Plain, like, point blank period.
I can't lie. She has to work at probation. She has to work at a probation. She has to be on a parole board, or or a solicitor or something, or like she says certain things, yeah, and it's like, oh yes, let me say it to see how he's gonna react. Obviously, he's basically saying that tugging the hair is wrong. He's trying to basically, the guy's saying he's institutionalized. He's screaming for help. He's institutionalized. He's not been around women like that, but it's not okay for his behavior. He's sorry for his behavior. He's messaged her to come on the show to kind of show you guys, let you lot know what prison does to people. You get me? And this is why I thank God. You get me? I keep up my Lamars. I keep up my prayers. I thank God. And a brother told me a couple of days ago, said, make sure you're praying, because the evil eye right now that are watching, just make sure you stay prayed up. And I said, my bro, alhamdulillah, man's praying. But what I'm trying to say to you is, you can see, bro, and sometimes our youth, they're screaming for help. I wouldn't call them a youth, but I say sometimes the younger generation is screaming for help. They're screaming for help. Bro, you can see it. You get me? So obviously I understand she needs to do an interview. You get me? But yeah.
But it's just like, the way people are making it look and seem, it's like, if you really know me, like, women and children that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the thing is, people
off
don't know
limits.
you. Do you know what I mean? People just, and that's the internet. People are only going to go by what they see on the internet. And my first experience of you, aside from your music, was you pulling a girl's hair. Do you know what I mean? So even though you might be great with women and kids, people are going to come to a conclusion that, yeah, you might be violent towards
the women in my life was getting at me, like, getting onto me, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Kind of made me look at myself. That's why I kind of like tried to apologize or whatever. Okay. I know there's another stream with one of the girls that was on the stream saying that I didn't apologize, which is
no, we saw the apology.
Yeah.
So obviously,
no, but I actually DM'd her.
Oh, you DM'd her personally?
Yeah. Well, I followed her and then she didn't follow me back.
Okay.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah. Okay. In the stream, you're clearly intoxicated, yeah? Like you've been drinking and smoking on the stream, and your your behavior is like quite erratic and things. Would you say that contributed to why you did that?
It probably played a part.
Yeah.
But I feel like I said, I feel like it's not just that. I feel like there's a lot of other things.
What are the other things? Tell me about it. This is your
Let's talk
opportunity
openly,
to clear
man.
the air. What are the other things?
It's easy to kind of like say, oh yeah, you was intoxicated on this and that and this and that. Why am I always intoxicated? You know what I'm trying to say to you? So it's like, I'm dealing with real life shit, like, it's my bad about the language and that. But
No, you can swear, it's fine.
Yeah, there's real stuff going on in my life, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes I can't deal with what's going on in my head. I probably need therapy or something.
Yeah.
Got a lot of trauma, but...
Guys, look, this is a road guy, yeah, from the streets. You get me? I know a lot of you lot, a lot of younger generation look up to drill artists, and you lot, like, he's saying that he needs therapy, he needs help. He's saying he's dealing with a lot of things. Like, he's dealing with a lot of things. Anyone that's watching this and you're a therapist, that you deal with that, or you have the right therapy person or whatnot, I'm gonna message him privately. But it's like, bro, like, he needs help. He's saying it. He's saying it. What more do we need to see? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, we're always trying to, like, bro, guys, look, sometimes chill out. Like, chill out. I say to man's people, like, I said, sometimes stop being so angry. Like, if my mate's content, my mate's content. If someone makes content about me, someone makes content about me, bro, it's not that deep. Chill out. You get me? Like, it's, bro, you can actually see in his eyes, bro. Like, bro, he's going through it. He's going through it. I hope he finds, I hope his mindset's in a better space. You get me? He's trying to say something to us. You get me? Yeah, man.
At the same time, it's like, to deal with that, I misuse drink, and I see people saying mad things, by the way, me doing all sorts of drugs and that. I only smoke weed and drink.
Okay.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask about that.
That's it. I don't do nothing else. That's on my mum. That's on my soul. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
After the stream went viral, you received a lot of backlash, and then obviously you came out with an apology, but a lot of people said that your apology was as bad as the actual incident, in saying that it was very aggressive. Before we dive into that, was that a genuine apology?
Yeah, like I said, people in my life, women in my life, my mum, my aunties, my cousins, my sister, who's getting at man. Like, obviously they're trying to check on man, make sure I'm okay, but at the same time I can see them looking at man like, yo, what are you doing? Like, this ain't the you that we know, kind of thing. So it's like, it actually made me look at myself, you know what I'm saying?
So apologies are often heartfelt and moving, but your apology was quite aggressive.
That don't mean it weren't heartfelt though.
I mean, fair point, but I guess intention is not always the same.
Yeah, you don't even know where maybe, I don't know, we might need someone, whoever's a female that can do interviews that kind of are from that background, so you can deliver things a bit better, because it's crazy. Like, I don't think she's the right person for the interview. I'll be honest. She done an interview with that girl, man, about flipping, I don't know what's her name, Fantos or something. She done an interview with her, and it was kind of similar. Like, obviously, Fantos was being calm, and then she just started getting onto. She had her own, like, she had her own thing in her head about her, innit? So they started arguing. But same thing with PS. It's like the direction is not impartial, innit? I don't think it's impartial, innit? It's not impartial. The guy's opening up, you get me? That's a big thing for us, you know? Like, that's a big thing for a drill artist to kind of open up and say, look, this, that, and the other. Was the apology was just aggressive. It's aggressive. It's aggressive. There's no bit of flipping. There's no ounce of like, let me just kind of just be fair. This is not a fair interview. Do you get me? It's not a fair interview. I ain't gonna play no more because I just don't think it's a fair interview. You get me? No point. I'm not trying to be one of them people to point a narrative into someone. You get me? If I have with me, I talk straight. PS knows where he went wrong. You get me? He's apologized. The only thing he can do is make amends from it. You get me? And with the right guidance, you get me? He's a great talented artist, and with the right guidance, he will do so. He will do so. You get me? Just needs to have the right guidance. You get me? He needs to see therapy, and he will do what he needs to do with the right support. You get me? But with interviews like that, yeah, forget about it, man. You get me? Let's go to this interview. Obviously, spill the juice. You get me? 71K a month, 2 months ago. You get me? Just briefly.
I feel like there's so much controversy in that. It's like
drilling about them times though.
No, but even type of music, like I was listening to gigs. Like
I don't really think so, you know. I feel like, bro, it depends who you are in it. I don't feel like, because bro, it's like man saying, if I listen to R&B slow dance from young, man's gonna grow up to be one like porn star or something.
it's not saying that, but it's in the if you're I'm talking on experience. When I'm on the way and I got my MP3 player them times and I got certain type of music in my headphones on my way to school. Someone might say something to me. I might be a bit pumped.
No, but
like, what?
Remember back in the day, man used to go on the bus and that, yeah, and you see the youths with the Sony Ericsson.
You was one of them guys at the
exactly.
back.
I was one of them guys, but you see some of the other guys when you come on the bus and you see
Just
them.
listen to some
and you
PS, man.
I knew about Bona back then.
I was still watching like Little Cook.
No cap. I was smoking the same times. I was out here from early, bro. Like,
from 11?
yes.
That's the most shocking thing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, the
So
shit-
when you
the shit that
were in like
cool
your
guy-
7-year sentence, how did you cope with that? If
It's hard.
I take a while to answer.
If you check his body language and see how he is now, he's more confident. He's calm. So now I'm trying to say, you can see from the stream, then obviously he must have got proper yacked. So you can see people make mistakes, but if you kind of even look at this, and this is in an environment where it's like, they're not putting him in that circle, that whole like, oh yeah, bam, aggressive and aggression and hit women. You know what I mean? He's just women that feel perfectly fine near him. What I presume, this is me observing, but you guys let me know as well. Let me flip the screen.
It's hard. You don't think it's a joke. You don't think it's an actual joke. That shit is real. Man are laughing and shit. That shit gets real.
no, because obviously you've built
that
up
shit
your...
gets real, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so what?
Man won't admit it. That shit gets real for real. I seen man balling. That shit gets real. Don't ever let man lie to you. That shit gets real. I've had to cut off girls that man love, like for real. Like man actually proper love you.
Was your heart broken when you was in jail?
Of course.
Explain us a
Bare
story.
times.
Tell us a story.
Bro. Bad time.
Tell us a story.
Is it
Spill the
not easy
juice.
to
Bad
fall in
time.
love with a girl over the phone when you're in jail? Like, do you feel like a girl you didn't take seriously on the outside, you might take her more seriously now that you're in jail and you're on the phone
Yeah,
to
but
her
like
every
I said,
day?
I'm very emotional, so I ain't trying to be thinking about, oh, you're doing. I go voice note once. Yo, let me go voicemail once. I'm gonna have mad. I'll throw a tantrum. Are you mad? Are you crazy? What?
Your aunt says,
I'm not on that. See, you see, after the second time I went jail, as soon as I go jail, baby girl, I'm doing this, da 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 da. Shout me. Do your thing. You get me? It's always.
What I'll finish this on quickly as well. I'm gonna finish this is on. Obviously, don't get it twisted, guys. Obviously, when this thing came out, usually there's always domino effects. You have women that will come forward and be like, oh yeah, this is what this happened to me, this is what this happened to me, so on and forth, or people will be putting out cases. In PS, its defense, no one didn't come forward. So obviously you can see that the guy, like, he's saying that the girl members, the women of the family are like concerned for him, but at the same time they're cussing him. They're like, bruv, what are you doing? You're obviously having a nervous breakdown. Some thought he's dealing with real life stuff. He's dealing with it. Prison's insecured him, made him insecure. Like, that's how prison is. That's what prison can do. You get me? You get me? And people use drink to numb the pain and whatnot. And do you know what I'm trying to say? And people's behavior, you can have that could be an episode. What triggers that episode? Obviously, he's had to go back, think, okay, where he went wrong, and now he's trying to make amends. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So what I would just say, guys, if you're a fan of PS or you see some of your content, I know that a lot of you look watch my content, and obviously everyone's got just easy to say mad opinions, but it's just like when you go to prison, you can be really institutionalized, you get me? And you can end up just going to prison for a long time, or it can be becoming a cycle and getting out of that cycle and then being out in the public and actually start getting a lot of like influence, fame. He's a musician, so he's famous in some people's eyes and many people's eyes, you know what I mean? So what I would say is just like, bruv, guys, don't be too flipping. I know, like, with me, I always have to flip, guys, I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that, guys, because because people will just listen to what they want to listen to, and then in a minute, soon they're like, basically you're saying this, or basically they're saying that. Listen, when it comes to any man that puts his hand on women, you're cowards. That's it. I've spoken up about this in a few other videos, you get me? And I will always make videos and let men knows anyone that puts their hand on women, you're a coward, you get me? You're a coward. If you're from the streets, you get me, and you portray you're from the streets and you put your hands on women, you are a coward. You are a weak man. I don't feel like he puts his hands on women. Do you know what I mean? He had an episode, you get me, on a live stream, you get me? He's drunk. He just needs to have good people around you. The reason why all these artists start folding, they start declining, because I don't know, things happen so quickly and then they start rubbing out. It's always about having good people around you, man. You get me? So yeah, man, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Peace.